Intro. Why gut health matters. If you've ever felt bloated, sluggish, or confused by probiotic marketing, you're not alone. Your gut is home to trillions of microbes that help break down fiber, produce vitamins and short-chain fatty acids, communicate with the immune system, and send signals to the brain. Because gut health influences energy, mood, and regularity, it's easy to fall for quick fixes. This video strips away the hype and shows what actually moves the needle so you can support digestion and overall wellness without wasting money. What the microbiome is, in plain English. Think of the microbiome as a bustling city living in your large intestine. Most residents are friendly bacteria, along with yeast and harmless viruses, all working together to ferment plant fibers you can't digest on your own. That fermentation creates short-chain fatty acids, like butyrate that nourish your colon, help regulate inflammation, and keep the gut barrier strong. A more diverse community is generally linked to better resilience. Diversity grows when your diet is rich in varied plants and fibers, rather than the same 3 vegetables on repeat. Why so much confusion? Online. Gut content often goes viral because dramatic promises sound exciting, but your microbiome adapts gradually to daily patterns. What you eat, how you sleep, how much you move, and how stressed you are. There is no one reset food or drink. Consistency beats intensity. Small, sustainable changes add up to noticeable differences in bloating, stool consistency, and comfort over time. Myth busting. The biggest claims. One common myth is that everyone should take a daily probiotic. In reality, probiotics are strain-specific tools that may help particular issues, but they aren't a universal multivitamin for the gut. Another myth is that more CFUs automatically mean better results. What matters more is the right strain for a clearly defined purpose, and whether it survives the journey to your intestine. Detox teas and colon cleanses are also unnecessary. Your liver and kidneys already handle detoxification, while your microbes thrive on plant variety and fiber. Finally, fermented foods are helpful add-ons, but they don't replace fiber. They work best alongside a diverse, plant-rich pattern. What to eat for a healthier microbiome? A practical target many gut experts recommend is aiming for roughly 30 different plants per week. That includes fruits, vegetables, legumes, whole grains, nuts, seeds, herbs, and spices. Variety feeds more types of beneficial microbes and increases the fermentation that produces gut-nourishing compounds. Build meals around fiber winners like beans and lentils, oats, barley, quinoa, berries, apples, pears, leafy greens, broccoli, chia, and flax. Layer in fermented foods such as live culture yogurt, kefir, sauerkraut, kimchi, miso, and tempeh in small daily amounts if you tolerate them. Pair rising fiber with water to keep things moving and reduce gas as your microbes adjust. Probiotics. Who actually needs them and how to choose. Many people can start with a food-first approach and may never need a supplement. Probiotics can be considered for targeted goals, such as support during certain antibiotic courses or for specific digestive complaints, ideally with guidance from a clinician. When shopping, read beyond the brand name. Look for the full strain, letters and numbers after the species. Check storage instructions and search for clinical studies on that exact strain for your goal. More CFUs are not automatically better. A modest, well-studied dose of the right strain often outperforms a random megadose. If you're immunocompromised, pregnant, have significant GI disease, or are giving probiotics to infants, speak with a healthcare professional first. A simple, realistic daily plan start by adding plant variety to what you already eat rather than overhauling everything at once. Keep a running plant list for the week and see if you can hit 30 different items by mixing berries on breakfast oats, adding beans to soups, tossing nuts and seeds onto salads, and rotating herbs and spices for easy wins. Increase fiber gradually, about a few grams per day, while drinking enough water so stools stay soft and regular. Include a small daily portion of a fermented food you tolerate, such as 1/2 cup of yogurt or kefir or a few forkfuls of sauerkraut or kimchi. Support your gut with lifestyle basics. A brisk walk most days, 7 to 9 hours of sleep, and a simple wind-down routine to lower stress, which can calm the gut-brain axis and reduce symptom flares. Troubleshooting and safety tips. If you get gassy or bloated as you add fiber, go slower and spread fiber across meals instead of loading it into one plate. If fermented foods bother you, reduce the portion size, try lower histamine options, or focus on fiber first. Red flags such as unintentional weight loss, blood and stool, persistent vomiting, fever, or severe abdominal pain warrant medical evaluation. Remember that supplements are optional tools. The foundation is a varied, fiber-rich dietary pattern and steady daily habits. Quick recap and call to action. Your microbiome thrives on diversity, not gimmicks. Focus on plant variety, steady fiber, and small daily servings of fermented foods, and consider probiotics only for targeted needs with the right strain. If this was helpful, hit like, subscribe to Health Guide MD, and share this video with someone on a gut health journey. Comment with the gut myth you want us to tackle next, and watch our follow-up on what to eat in a day for gut health for a simple meal plan you can start this week. Educational only, not medical advice. See a clinician for persistent or severe symptoms.